Hey, this is going to be somewhat of an interesting video due to the content that follows. I am going to be talking about 12 things that women want. And not only that, because women obviously want a lot of things. This is 12 things that I think that men seem to overlook and don't quite catch on to. Couple things. I know this doesn't apply to all women. There are always those little exceptions that want something different. But I'm speaking generally here, okay? From my experience, this is just what I've come to find. Another thing is obviously this is just my opinion. So maybe something that I list you may not completely agree with. But I thought I would offer my take for those men that seem to not quite understand the female mind. Let's begin. Rule number 1, confidence, not arrogance. Men, you always hear about how women love confidence. Keep in mind the word is confidence, not arrogance. Women get really turned off when a man is way too over the top, when he always has to be right, when he always thinks he's the best, when he can't acknowledge the fact that there's somebody else that's better at something than he is. You want to be confident with your woman because that makes her feel really protected and secure. And women also think it's hot. But just make sure that you don't take it to that ridiculous next step. Secondly, don't take yourself too seriously. Guys will trip or fall, and they get too pissed off about it. They don't have the ability to be able to laugh at themselves, and that's a huge, huge turnoff. The woman's going to be entertained by you, so don't be afraid to, be comfortable with yourself and be funny. Third, follow through. Men say they're going to do something, and then just don't do it. You get into a relationship and the guy's like, I'm going to be like this for you, I'm going to be like this for you, I'm going to be like this for you. Then the relationship starts and the woman's like, still waiting for that. So if you're going to say that you're a certain way or that you're going to do something, actually follow through with it. Numero 4, the little things. Women are incredibly particular. We notice everything. It's important that you keep up on the little things. Now that doesn't mean, she walks in and there's roses all over the house. I mean, that's a little excessive. Sometimes telling her she looks beautiful. Now, opening the door for her is a big deal. She's going to remember that. And when you guys are fighting, she's going to look back and remember that moment, and that's what's going to keep you with her. Rule number 5, tease lightly. Now, men are big teasers. They love to poke fun, which I think is fantastic. It's funny. It's great. Women like it. Problem comes in when they tease too much, too heavily, and they press an insecurity. For example, this is me and I'm at some party and, my guy friend's sitting next to me and he notices that I have this snaggletooth right there. So he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, snaggletooth." Snaggletooth, I get that. That's because I have a snaggletooth. Yeah, you have a snaggletooth. Look at it, it's sticking up there. Yeah, I know I have that. It looks so retarded. Yeah, I know. I can see it. Snaggletooth. Okay, it's too much. The problem is that women have a lot of insecurities, and a lot of times teasing can be great and they like it, but when you take it too far, it makes them feel really insecure and unvaluable. Tease them to have fun and not to degrade them. Rule number 6, don't cheat. If you're going to cheat, then clearly you're not the type of person that wants to be in a relationship. That's great. So don't be in a relationship. Thing is, women always know when you're cheating. If you think you've gotten away with it, you haven't really. Because chances are that girl's on the phone with her best friend talking about the fact that she knows that you're cheating. Okay? It's just not going to work. Maybe for the first 2 months, she's going to continue to love you. Hell, maybe for the first year, she's going to be into it. But after a while, you're going to lose her. And you're going to feel stupid. Rule number 7, have a good style. I think a lot of things that guys tend to forget is that women are crazy about clothes. I mean, I don't care what type of style they have. We love clothing. We notice the way that a guy dresses, right? So make sure that you look really, really good. Even if a guy is totally hideous and he's dressed really, really well, it's going to make the difference. The girl is actually going to notice that. So make sure that you look good. Rule number 8. This is a sensitive one, so I'm not going to go on too long about it. We're just going to keep this brief. I know you know this, and I know you've heard this a million times. But women want more than sex. For example, you at a party mentioning the fact that you're really good in bed is probably not a great way to start off with a girl. They don't think that's attractive. In fact, it's kind of embarrassing. If you want to draw in a girl, try having a conversation with her. Might actually work. I mean, I know the grinding is fantastic, but may not get you too far. Rule number 10, take responsibility. In an argument, I'm just focusing on one scenario. The girl is always like, you did this, you did this, you did this, you did this. And the guy's like, you're too critical, you're too critical, you're too critical, you're too critical. And I get that, because sometimes women pick at the little tiny things. You have to be accountable for the things that you've done wrong. The manest thing that you can do is step up and say, I made a mistake. It's awesome. Girls love it. And in the end, 9 times out of 10, if you own up to your mistake and say, yeah, I did that, I could have done better, she's probably going to forgive you. Because in that argument, that's really all she's going for. 11, listen and understand. Girls talk a lot. We talk so much. Listen. Don't even interrupt. In fact, don't even give a Just do this. I was just so pissed because she's constantly bailing out on me. I mean, I want to spend time with her. I want to hang out with her, but lately she's just completely ignoring me. I've done so much for her. I have done so much, and she doesn't even appreciate it. To be honest, I'm done. I'm totally done. I'm not upset about it. I mean, I'm not really frustrated. I'm just, I'm just kind of angry, so. There's also that understanding part. Women want to be understood. Now this is funny because men never understand women. So this is kind of round and round circle. This is a good thing you could say. Yeah, what was she thinking? I totally understand. Agreeing is a smart choice. Rule number 12. Be caring. I don't care how much a girl likes the bad boy image, okay? I don't care how studly you are. You're the studliest guy on the block. In the end, a girl wants to be cared for. So on some level, you're going to have to get emotional, and you're going to have to put your needs second and care for her. Don't do the dishes because you know you're getting sex later that night. Do the dishes because you know it will make her happy. It's like the key. But women can tell why you're doing the dishes. It's like they're mind readers, Like, they know when you're scrubbing the plate and you're thinking about what you're getting later that night because you're scrubbing this plate. They know. We're geniuses. Anyway, that was just a little tidbit. I've been on the internet all day and looking up different people's opinions on, women want, and I wanted to throw mine out there. So tell me what you think in the doobly-do down below. And, some of you may completely disagree with me. You may say, Jenna, you are the biggest idiot I've ever met in my entire life. I guarantee you this, at least one of those rules is going to help you with your women. Oh, yeah. I don't know where my home is. Da da da. I don't know.